375 destinations with stops in 135 countries across all 7 continents.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today I bring you a very interesting story about a cruise ship that you can book right now that you will be on for 3 years straight. That's right, 3 years. It's going to go all over the world. You're going to go to all 7 continents, which is kind of dicey because are we going to Antarctica? Are we going to get stuck in the ice, have to get rescued? Different story, I digress. 7 continents, 3 years, 135 countries out of 190 total countries. So this would be an epic adventure for some. For me, I'm not really sure. But before I get into my particular viewpoint on it, let's get to the clip. If you want to see this clip without my commentary, link as always will be in the description. If you're on IG, visit the link in the bio and go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
It's on another level. 3 years at sea, spanning the globe. And it might sound like a bit much for some, but cabins are actually booking up. This morning, an inside look at a voyage on the high seas like we've never seen before. As more and more passengers sign up for the world's first 3-year cruise ship around the globe.
People, places, and things. I am excited to experience
375 destinations with stops in 135 countries across all 7 continents. The Life at Sea ship setting sail from Istanbul, November, picking up passengers in Barcelona and Miami. The ship can hold just over 1,000 passengers, more than half the cabins already booked since the itinerary was announced earlier this month.
One thing right away. So you're going to have passengers from Asia, North America, South America. That's going to be a culture clash for 3 years, 1,000 people, all different ages, walks of life. That's going to be an issue right there. I could see like having a roommate is bad enough. 1,000 roommates for 3 years from all over the world could be a little dicey.
Meredith Shea, a retired flight attendant, booked one of the biggest rooms on the ship. She's hoping for the experience of a lifetime.
this is going to be the perfect place to do it all.
Here's what a typical stateroom will look like. Right now, it costs $33,000 per year, which includes food, some drinks, entertainment, and a fitness center.
I mean, it looks good in the concept pictures. I don't think this is the actual finished ship. It could be, but it looks good. I'm not sure about being on it, like I said, 3 years straight with 1,000 different people from all over the world.
And this 3-year tour is not just for retirees. The ship is wired for professionals working remotely with meeting rooms, offices, a library, and Wi-Fi.
We're looking at half the ship is under 60. And that was a huge surprise to me. And now the people are getting younger and younger with each day. We're getting more and more people in their 20s with each day.
I mean, that's not really surprising because actually that price is not bad. $33,000 and you get your room, board, food, all that good stuff, Wi-Fi. So if you're working remotely, you could just live on the ship rather than trying to live, I don't know, somewhere in San Francisco, Los Angeles, Chicago, New York. So I guess financially, it makes sense for some people.
And there is no 1 or 2 year option here. This is for a full 3 years. But if you're ever feeling homesick, you can have friends or family stay in some of the guest cabins for free. Guys?
That's just what we need. Thanksgiving, come on over.
So you can't get off once you get on.
You got to stay on.
Your commitment.
Okie dokie. So there you have it. A cruise ship that goes all around the world, a 3-year journey, a 3-year adventure that you can book right now. This is not an ad. I just saw it come across my timeline. I thought it was really interesting. I got to give you a few thoughts on this. First of all, I'm not a cruise guy. Maybe some of you guys like cruises. If you like cruises and you'd be interested in something like that or something similar to it, y'all let me know in the comments. But I'm not a cruise guy, nor am I a resort guy. So if I'm on a cruise, that's already not really up my alley. And then if we stop at a resort, that's like double negative for me. I don't like it. I like to travel and go to a city and be in the city center and get out of my hotel room and just roam around, find restaurants, museums, things to do, little Top Golf or something like that. That's my vibe. I'm not a resort guy, which is why I don't see the allure of going to Cancun or Jamaica somewhere. If you're going to be on a resort, I'd rather would be in the city. Now, if the place I'm going is a little bit too dangerous for that, maybe I shouldn't be there. This is why, if I travel like outside the country, I'd rather go to Europe or South Africa, somewhere like that, where I can just be in the city and be amongst the people. If I got to be cooped up in a resort, at that point, I'm bored. I'm like a caged bird. Why am I on vacation, but I still got to be within this little tight space? That's not really what I'm into. I want to be able to be in the city. That's why I like being here in the USA. Okay, I want to fly to Miami. I'll be right down Brickell, downtown, midtown, right in the city. Phoenix, I'm in Scottsdale. I'm right in the city. Wherever I'm at. If I'm in New York, which I'm not really a fan of, but if I was going to go to New York, I want to be right there in Manhattan, Brooklyn, somewhere like that. I want to be right in the mix. I don't want to be off in some kind of safe little, some kind of walled garden. That's not really my vibe. But if you enjoyed that, then this is for you. But 3 years with 1,000 people from all over the world, is that really the vibe? I want to see this whole thing play out. I want them to place cameras on the ship and see how long everybody lasts. Because Michael Strahan was like, well, once you're on it, you can't get off. I guess he was asking the question, and that wasn't really answered. You got to be able to get off at a certain point, because maybe you're not liking the experience. Maybe you had some kind of criminal activity happen and you're not really feeling it anymore. Maybe the quality of the ship is not what you were promised. You got to be able to get off if you want to. It's just like if you're living in the place, you have a lease, you can break the lease if you want to. You might have to pay a penalty, but you can still leave. You're not going to be held prisoner in the place where you live. You're not, in jail. You should be able to leave whenever you want to leave. I want to see how long people are going to last, if they're going to be able to bring on more people midway through the 3-year voyage. I want to see how the whole thing plays out. Personally, I'm not really a fan. I wouldn't really be able to do it because I don't like cruises anyway, not even for a 3-day little excursion, let alone 3 years. But I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about this? And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? As I just was saying, how do you feel about a 3-year voyage all around the world on a ship? Are you up for it? Are you going to sign up? Are you going to get your room today? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments. Y'all know where I'm at. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. But hey, some may be. Some may like cruises. They may like the experience. But then also, I guess one more thing would be, is it a brand new ship? Like, has it been tested? Because when people go on these ships, they want to know about the entertainment, the food. They want to see a review. It's just like going to a restaurant or a hotel. You're going to look it up and see what the ratings are, see how the service is, see how the food and the location and everything. You want to read about a place and see prior experiences before you just spend some money and take a trip. This is all risk, all a gamble. You don't really know what you're going to get until you're on the boat. It might be what you thought. It might not be. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.